Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this week's cosmic guidance for November the 14th through until the 20th. So we have some of the personal planets changing signs this week, which is definitely a shift in energy. And the overall theme is dreaming big and tapping into infinite possibilities. So I really love the energies for this week. We're going to do a day-by-day breakdown. For those of you who are new to my channel, a warm welcome. My name is Kara, and when I do these weekly cosmic guidance videos, I'm studying the planetary shifts. So I'm looking at the astrology, but I'm also doing that from the realm of the Akashic Records. So I love to channel guidance that comes through to support you in working with these cosmic energies in the highest timeline for your life and business. Many people that are drawn to me and my work are the light workers and healers of this planet, and you incarnate with a big mission. You want to raise the vibration of the planet. You have sacred codes of wisdom to share with the planet, and I love to help you do that. So if that is you, definitely subscribe. I would love to support your journey. So let's do a little background here before diving into the day-to-day energies. We are just coming out of eclipse season, and the eclipse portal can feel very intense, especially where we were working with a lot of Scorpio energy, which is very intense and passionate and really highlights our subconscious programming. So this eclipse really provided that opportunity to have deeper insight into the patterns that are at play in your life, what ones are serving you, what ones are not, and supporting you and just letting go of what no longer serves your highest timeline, what no longer serves your highest path. And now that we're out of the eclipse portal, it's really time to practice these new energies. So what I mean by that is it's not just that we take part in a full moon ceremony or a new moon ceremony and then it's done. We actually have to practice these new habits. Yes, incredible shifts, what we call miracles, can happen and do happen and are happening at all times. And we still get to do our human part. We get to, not that we have to, we get to do our human part of embodying new energies, integrating new programs. And this week, you're very, very much supported with that. So on Monday the 14th, we start the week with the moon in Leo, which is very playful. It's very bold. It's a very creative energy. And the archetypal energy of Leo, what always comes through is taking center stage in your life. Allowing yourself to be seen, taking up space, knowing that one of the greatest gifts, if not the greatest gift you give to this planet is being fully you, being your authentic self. That is a gift to the world because infinite intelligence wants to be expressed and experienced through you, and it's expressed and experienced through each of us differently. So when you say yes to your desires, when you say yes to what lights you up, when you have the confidence to share your message with the world, that benefits us all. So this energy is a reminder to step up, be boldly you. Now, the message from the Akashic Records around this energy is on the importance of playfulness and how when we are in that state of play, it actually accelerates our manifestations. Playful energy, which kids are naturally in, is just very creative. It is very magnetic. It really helps us become a vibrational match to what we want to experience. So this is a reminder to have fun and to play more in your life. And really the energies throughout this week, there's a definite theme of playfulness as well, like being in that creative, playful energy. On Tuesday, we still have the moon in Leo, so that theme carries through. And then we also have Venus and Mercury trining Jupiter. So Venus and Mercury are in the final degrees of Scorpio, and Jupiter is currently in Pisces. So this is a lot of water energy. So really trust your intuition, your instincts always. I know that's always the theme I say, but anytime we have a lot of the element of water being activated, we're very connected to our inner world. We're very connected to our emotions and the power of feeling, and even deeper than feeling, it's like that instinct. Trust that, especially with Venus and Mercury, final degrees of Scorpio. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it is probably off. It's not right for you. And I always say like initial instincts because I find sometimes we can talk ourselves out of things. It's like our mind creates stories of, oh, maybe I should do this, maybe this is good, but if, or the other way around, like I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't go with this decision. But that initial response that you have is the one that tends to be connected to the wisdom of your body and to your highest path and purpose. So really trust that. Another theme on Tuesday here is about inspiration. Anytime Jupiter comes in, it's this expansive energy. And what I'm really hearing from the records around this is the power of inspiring others with your journey, with your life story, with your message. Inspire others. You are inspiring the way you live. Like no one has your unique journey of the soul and this lifetime as well, the experiences that you have. So really anchor into that on Tuesday and share that. And you're also going to be very open to being inspired by other people's journeys. So the lower octave of this could be feelings of jealousy, but I think with jealousy, like we're only jealous of things that we may want for ourselves. So when you know how to alchemize that energy, working with it in the highest timeline, it's like, oh, okay, somebody is a living example of what I desire to experience, to have, to create. Thank you for helping me clarify what I want. Now I'm going to claim it for my life. So as we move into Wednesday, this is where the energy really begins to shift. We have Venus moving from Scorpio into the sign of Sagittarius. So while it's been in Scorpio, the archetypal energy of Scorpio is about depth. And seeing through the superficial, the facade, to the depths of things, to the heart of who someone is, to the heart of what a situation is, like beyond the surface. Now, as we move into Sagittarius, this energy is about travel and adventure and expansion and fun and dreaming big. So when Venus moves into Sagittarius for relationships, since this is the relationship planet, we're craving more romance, we're craving more adventure. In your personal life or in your business, this is excellent energy for tapping into your bigger vision. Having clarity on where you are going is so key, right? It sounds so obvious when we hear it. Like if we don't know where we're going, how are we ever going to get there? And I know also sometimes people can feel very overwhelmed with this. So what I would say is, what do you know about the vision you have for your future? Do you know that you do want more adventure? Do you know that you want to serve more people with your gifts and your talents? You want to reach more people with your message? Do you want more joy and freedom in your life? Like start with what you do know. You don't need to know all the little details, but just start with what you do know, and the details will eventually fill in as you allow yourself to claim what you really want. We often stop ourselves from claiming what we want because we're afraid it won't happen. So it's like we don't even allow ourselves to claim it. Or we're very empathic. I know I'm an empath. The clients I work with are empaths. We are very attuned to other people's energy and the energy of the collective. So what can also happen is we find it hard to separate what I desire to experience versus what I'm picking up around me. So it's really important you come back to yourself and ask, what do you truly want? If you knew that all was possible for you, if you knew you would be fully supported by the universe in what you desire, what do you want? This energy is great for dreaming. Like Wednesday onward, like that is the focus, dreaming big, expanding into new possibilities, claiming what it is you really want in your life. So on Thursday, we have Mercury moving into Sagittarius. So we're now going to have Venus and Mercury in Sagittarius. Mercury is the communication planet. So again, like that dreaming big, that expansiveness. Now, Mercury in Sagittarius also tends to be very outspoken and direct in communication. Anyone that has that in their chart tends to just say it as they see it. They've been told throughout their life they're very outspoken. So we tend to see that on a larger scale as Mercury shifts into Sagittarius. So, be aware of the power that your words hold, the intention behind them, and even if you know you are someone that may just say things without thinking, and then it leads to maybe sometimes result or situations that seem challenging because you're like, oh, I didn't really need to say it that way, or that wasn't really the intention. Like, we want to be aware of that in these energies and just take a moment to say, what is my intention behind what I'm saying? We're not responsible for how someone receives what we say, because we never could be. It's going to be filtered through their belief and perception of the world. We are responsible for the intention behind what we are saying and what we are communicating. And our words do hold a lot of power. It's not just what we're saying, it's the energy behind it that is felt. And choose wisely, choose wisely, choose to uplift those around you with your words, with your message. Like, you have so much power to do that. And we know what the opposite of that is too, right? We can bring people down with our message. We can promote fear. So just choose your words wisely. Overall, Mercury in Sagittarius really is about that joy as well, expanding into more joy. So also here, I'm just looking at the charts. On Thursday, we have the moon moving into Virgo. And this is a really good combination with the new Sagittarius energy, because while the Sagittarius energy will help you focus on your larger vision, the Virgo energy is about planning, and it is about the details, which is also key. So you may even want to look at what you want to create and achieve, experience between now and the end of the year. These are good energies for that, because it will help you focus on the bigger vision, but then also look at the specifics of, okay, what does this now mean for today, for this week? And the message from the Akashic Records around this is to not kind of throw in the towel because we are coming up to the end of the year. Like, the universe speaks in energy and frequency. Time is a human construct, so we can use it in a way that's very limiting or not. So don't use it in a way that's limiting. Try not to get into the mindset of, I'll wait. Anytime I hear myself say in any area of my life, like, oh, I'll do that tomorrow, and I know in my heart that really I'm just procrastinating, because we know tomorrow never comes. When tomorrow comes, we're in the present, we're in the now. So often it's a trick our ego uses to put things off instead of just looking at what you want. Now, this isn't about being stuck in the chaotic energy. I talk to my clients a lot around the masculine, feminine energies, how they're at play in their life and in their business. And the masculine is very goal oriented. It is very direct. It is about the action. The feminine is not in a rush. It's not in a rush. It's just about simply being. There is no rush. So when I say this, I'm not talking about getting caught in like the rat race or the chaos or pushing yourself to exhaustion. You may be saying you want extra time with your family as we move through the holidays. That is a beautiful thing. So it's not about pushing yourself to exhaustion. What I'm talking about is asking what you really desire for your life, what you want to experience, and trusting that's not something you have to put off. Like, what if you could claim what you desire now? All of your power is in this present moment. Choose today what you want, claim it today. Now, as we move into Friday, we have the Virgo moon again opposing Neptune in Pisces. So this is the healing axes of the zodiac, Pisces and Virgo. And this really brings together the spiritual, the emotional, which Pisces embodies, and the physical and the practical, which Virgo embodies, and how we are addressing both in our life. Both are so key for being powerful, conscious creators. How you feel physically, how you fuel your body, how you treat your body, but also how you're treating and honoring, treating seems like a weird word, how we're treating our emotions, but basically how you're honoring your emotions. Like, it's so key. So that really comes into focus on Friday. It's also a beautiful energy. Again, this theme for like dreaming big, but anchoring it in the practical and the tangible. It's like embodying what you want. I love how these energies are coming together. It's also about trusting your intuition, calibrating to your higher self. Some astrologers will talk about Neptune as being like these energies or this alignment being about deception, or not being able to trust what we're hearing or trust what's happening around us. And Yes, Neptune can bring that element of deception, but in the higher octave, it's about learning to trust our heart, to sink into deeper levels of faith. The confusion comes when we're trying to figure it all out from our human mind, our logic, when some things are just meant to be that intuition, what we know in our heart, what we know from a place that transcends logic, and to be able to trust and make decisions from there. And I know if you're watching this, you recognize that, and that's a big part of your life. And you know that, you know this. And we all sometimes need that reminder, especially with these energies here. We also have the moon squaring Mars on Friday, and Mars is currently retrograde, so it can be this overall vibe of feeling a sense of restlessness or perhaps wanting things to move along quicker than they seem to be. So this is about surrender, it's about trust, it's about manifestation and the creation process having many different forms. There's a time and season where we are in action, there's a time where we are in rest. There's a time where we're focused more on the energetic alignment and the mindset, and we bring them all together. It's about how we marry each of these parts. And it's about knowing yourself. Are you someone that's relying on your human strength alone, trying to force things into place, trying to will things into place? These energies will feel frustrating, but if you're someone who's able to, which we all can do, we can all be people who say, I'm going to surrender. I'm going to allow myself to be supported. I'm going to do my human part. I'm going to show up. I'm going to take the actions. I'm going to get my mindset focused on what I want. I'm going to work on my energy. And then I'm going to trust that there's universal forces at play that want to help me create my desires, especially when they're very soul-centered, and what you desire is making a difference and benefiting the planet. The entire universe will be in that co-creative dance with you. You don't have to do it on your own. This is a call to surrender a little bit more, to trust a little bit more. Saturday, Mars squaring Neptune, I would say this is a similar theme here of, can we sink into this energy of trust? Where are you feeling frustrated that things are moving along more quickly? We often have a human agenda, but when we surrender, it's actually something much greater that can come in. Because if we can like put these blinders up at times, or like when we're so goal oriented or logical and we're just checking things off our list, or we're like, okay, this is next. But when we play a little bit, when we relax into the feminine, when we open up a little bit more, we realize there's so much beauty around us that we may be missing by having the blinders on and thinking that our life, our business has to look a certain way, that it has to progress in a certain way. And it's like we're missing the beauty that is here in the present moment. We're missing the signs from the universe. So the second part of this week really is about listening a little bit more as well, listening to the magic, noticing the magic that is at play around you in your life. Sunday here is beautiful energies on Sunday. We end the week with a trine, the sun trining Jupiter, and this just sums up what I have been talking about in terms of the infinite possibilities, giving yourself permission to dream big, giving yourself to claim more, like allowing yourself, giving yourself permission to claim more without guilt, and not more from a space of, when I reach my next income level, then I'll be happy. When I have my ideal body, then I'll be happy. When my launch sells out, then I'll be happy. We have, all these things that we may place around our happiness, instead of allowing ourselves just to feel happy now. And this energy today is like, yeah, I can choose joy. I can create a future that I love. We're feeling very optimistic and hopeful about what is possible. Allowing the past to be the past and expanding into something new and exciting for your life. Choose it, claim it, own it. I also want to talk to another aspect here with the moon in Libra, opposing Chiron in Aries. And the message from the records around this is that you do not have to be perfect in order to live your dream life. Sometimes we get into this trap of constantly doing healing work, or thinking, oh my goodness, I still have a block here. I have to heal this money block. I have to heal this fear of visibility before I'm ever going to have the business I want or make the money that I want. And it's like, what if you could just claim it now? And I'm all for doing healing work. Of course, that's a big part of what I do with my clients, healing work in the records, looking at their astrology and what they're here to heal and release this lifetime, but never from a space of you can't have what you want until you're perfectly healed. We have to watch. We have to make sure we don't fall into those traps, right? Especially, I always say about myself, like I'm a personal growth junkie. I love to learn. Like I've always loved to learn. It's such a passion of mine. I love to do the healing work, and I fully know and trust that I get to claim what I desire today. Life gets to be good today while I do this inner work, while I do this healing work. So that is our week ahead. Comment below what really resonated with you, or just say hi. I love to say hi. I love to connect with you. I love to get to know you more. If this video serves you, please share it out. Let's spread this message. I always say we are rising together. It is the time we are stepping into where we are rising together. I would also love to have you join me for my upcoming masterclass that is happening on Friday, all about mastering the energetics of abundance in your spiritual business. It's going to be so powerful. I've had so many divine downloads that came through during the eclipse portal that I want to pass along. And of course, this has been an energy I've been playing with for a long time in my business, how to embody that energy of abundance. And when we really begin to master these principles, money flows in with greater ease. We magnetize clients with greater ease. And we come back to just who we truly are, because abundance is our truth when we strip away the programs and all that stuff. So we'll be going more into that this week. Sending you all so much love. Have an incredible week ahead. Enjoy playing in these energies, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.